Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for You. This morning I wanted to go back to VA Smalltalk and kind of go through the standard usage thing that I was going through the last time. What we didn't do when we last worked on this, and I'm going to browse application additions to show you, is I didn't version anything. So I was working on the counter app, and I will go down here in this tool and we'll go down to the C's, and we'll find the counter app is going to be in here because of course in NV you can't possibly lose anything. It's going to be here. But I didn't version or release anything. So you notice that if I do this, if I load here, I'm just going to get, so let's browse the loaded edition. You notice that it doesn't seem like I've gotten much of anything. I come in here and you notice that all I've got is the application. I don't have the actual code I wrote. Well, the reason for that is that since I didn't version or release anything, I also need to browse the edition of the classes that I've got here. So I go over here. I don't need to browse this. I could have gone one over. So you see here I have the counter app. That's the browsing of that. And I can go over here, select the counter and the counter app, and I can do this. I can either browse the editions or I can just load the editions. So once I browse them, I come over here and you see here I've got the two editions I've got in there, and I can just load this and then everything will come back. If I go back to this window now and I have counter app, well actually that doesn't update, so let's go ahead and go to Tools, browse the applications, and now let's go find counter app. And there it is. There's my counter class. Now things would be a lot easier if I versioned and released this, which I've done a screencast on, so I'm not going to do that now, but you can get everything back, and oftentimes people will do experimental work this way without formally publishing anything, because that way the normal build process won't pick it up. Oftentimes people automate this so that the build process picks up a lot of things that are released, and if you leave this in what's called an open state like this, the build process won't pick it up. So you can recover everything even when you're in this kind of open scratch state, but once you get to the point where you want to actually release it to make loading easier, you just go ahead and version and release it. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.